The Student Volunteer Fair is absolutely my favorite place to table. We always walk away with a bunch of new people to add to our community, and it's wonderful. Imagine Missoula is a community of volunteers who go out and serve our neighbors in need, doing the simple things that make a really big difference in their lives. We mow lawns, we shovel snow, we rake yards, all the simple things that you would ask a friend or a family member, or a neighbor to help with for folks that don't have that kind of connection to community and that they don't have the ability to pay either. What students really like about working with us is that there's no set volunteer hours, there's no orientation meetings, there's no regular meetings. It's completely up to the volunteer if they have time to help.
Yeah, my name is Joshua Lisbon, and I'm with MPG Ranch. I'm their Education and Community Outreach Manager. So I'm here at the UC today trying to collect volunteer email addresses so that I can connect them with the educational and volunteer outreach efforts for the ranch. MPG Ranch is a 9,800 acre ranch just outside Florence. It's privately owned and managed for conservation. There's a lot of research science taking place on the ranch, so what they're trying to do essentially is take an area that has been heavily impacted and convert the introduced species back to native species communities and increase biodiversity generally at the ranch. This is one of our larger pushes here to connect with students. We'll also talk with classrooms individually, but the Volunteer Fair is a fantastic opportunity to connect with the student body of the university.
We're here for the UM Volunteer Fair. We are looking for volunteers to come help us with our programs, mainly keeping up the gardening at our demonstration site and also with our youth education program. But if somebody knows how to fix small motors or wants to repair tools, we have lots of placements for people. It's usually good. You'll get a couple of really good volunteers out of something like this, and then maybe one or two people who need to meet their requirement for a class and do a 3 or 4 hour volunteer stint. And then, people just email and say, I really am interested in helping out, and out of the blue show up and help us, so it really depends. We just had a canning class. Our workshops, we have one a month, and the August workshop was canning. They cost $20 for non-members and $10 for members in general. Sometimes we have deals. And the next one is actually not till October. We're having a home weatherization class. So it's a pretty good deal if you can learn how to get your heating bill a little bit lower.
What I understand, nonprofits from around Missoula and the surrounding area have gathered in the UC atrium today. 2 of them that I visited was the Great Bear Foundation, and I put my name on their email list because they are looking for volunteers to come out and help glean trees, which means harvesting fruit from the trees to help mitigate the bear problem in town. I knew the volunteer fair was going to be happening. I've only visited 2 tables. I didn't know anything about them. I didn't know they existed, so I think the UC atrium is a really great place to access students and to make them aware of organizations in Missoula. Clearly effective.